There are three simple ways you can make $1,000 when you really need it. And I'm going to show you how to do all three in this video. You do not have to pay for anything to get this information. I'm going to share it with you for free right now. All I ask is that you subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and that you leave a comment to let me know that you're ready to go. Say ready to go in the comments so that I know that you're watching. Okay, here we go. The very first way has to do with YouTube. And I know that you may not have a YouTube channel. You may think that that takes a lot of work and it's not simple, but it really is, because I teach a lot of ways to use YouTube, and some of them take weeks or months to get going. This way is actually going to be an experiment that you're going to do that is simple and fast. And that is, if you have a YouTube channel, you're going to do this. And if you don't have one yet, you're going to start one. You can start a YouTube channel for free. They don't charge you to start a channel. So you're just going to look online on YouTube and say, how do I start a YouTube channel? And you're going to see, go into settings, go do this, set up your email address. It's very simple a process. And you're going to post and upload your first two videos. So if you have videos already on your channel, just post one new video about this topic. And if you have no videos or you haven't posted in a very long time about this topic, you're going to post two videos at the same time. And then each week you're going to post one video. Okay, so those first two videos are so that people can click on something else when they see your first video. Don't worry about the logistics of it. Trust me, this is the simple way to do it. If you want to know the logistics and the whys and all of that, there's a way to do that, and I'll tell you in a second. Okay, so then what you're going to do, this is the part that is going to be different. If you think you've already heard it, you haven't, okay? This is the part that's going to be different. You're going to put in the description a link, and it's going to be simple. You're not going to put a whole bunch of stuff in the description and send people to your Instagram and to your websites and all that. You're not going to do that. You are going to put a link in the description that is to your Calendly page. And yes, it costs a little money to have a Calendly page and have an account. But this is what you're going to do to make 1,000. You may have to spend 100 to make 1,000, okay? You're going to set up a calendly.com link, and it's going to not go just to your schedule where people can sign up for a free call with you. Instead, in the settings, you're going to set it to charge people money to get on a call with you. And that amount is going to be anywhere from $30 to $300. And that will depend on what you believe you want to charge. And you're going to experiment with it. You can change this number from time to time to experiment to see what works. When I did this several years ago, before I had any money, I would charge $30 for a 30-minute call. And then sometimes people would buy 60 minutes worth. But you can do this with $100, $200, $300. I've seen people from all over do this. Now, if you have some sort of expertise or something that you love to do, something that you're great at, this is perfect for you. This is absolutely perfect for you, because you can make the video on YouTube, have the description. You don't have to do any kind of funnels or any kind of sales process. You don't have to do any kind of nurturing. You simply talk about the topic that you want to get on these calls about. And if you're having trouble figuring out what that is, even if you have an expertise, I would suggest you go to ChatGPT. And you can use ChatGPT. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, you can use ChatGPT here, and you sign up for an account, and you say something like, you tell it about yourself. So this ChatGPT knows me. So it's going to already know what to tell me, but I can say, based on what you know about me. And if you don't have that, you can say, pretend you don't know me or whatever, right? Say you don't know me, but this is about me, right? So based on what you know about me, what is one topic I could talk about on YouTube that would lead to a $200 an hour call, we'll say per call, for 45 minutes to 60 minutes per call on Calendly, and would be very simple and basic and helpful. Base it on my skills and interests. I want to do 5 of these per week. Let's just see what it says. I don't know what it's going to say. I haven't done this prompt before. One powerful, simple, and high converting topic you could do on YouTube based on your skills is how I'd make 1,000 this week if I had to start over with no list, no product, no budget, because that's so funny. That's literally what I'm teaching you right now because it knows me so well. That is amazing. Okay, so there's no, I'm going to say, great, because you want to give a little bit of friendliness. And you say, great, what if, what is something not about making money I could teach? Let's see what it says. And it just knows me well. So your thing may be about making money, but let's see how to stop second guessing yourself and start posting with confidence. So this is great because that's what I teach too. Is like you can do this, right? So it's going to tell you based on what it knows about you. If you've used ChatGPT, if you haven't used ChatGPT, get started. It's a really great tool to use. And also just tell a little bit about yourself, and it'll give you like say I want 10 options, and you can start playing with those options. But then you're going to do it. You're going to post on there. And you may not get a lot of views when you start out, but if you post and then you post the next week and the next week, you can. You can also post on Instagram and LinkedIn, but the point of it is to have some traffic that then goes to your Calendly, and that simple book a call link that is in your description and maybe even your pinned comment on YouTube is magic. It's absolute magic. And I promise you, if you give it a try, there's a good chance that this will work for you. You're going to tweak the pricing and you're going to decide, what the topic is, but ultimately you'll get there. Another thing, the second thing is, and be sure that you subscribe to this channel if you're just meeting me, or if you've been around for a while but you forgot to subscribe because maybe you're watching on TV or something. When you subscribe, it really helps get this video out to a lot more people. Now, if you're new to me, I'm Arlan. 10 years ago, I was homeless, living on the floor of an airport. Today, I've invested in more than 200 companies led by underestimated founders, and I teach people and entrepreneurs like you how to make more money online so that you have more freedom and options. Because I wanted that 10 years ago, so I want that for you, and I really care about your success. So I make these videos. So this is just one of three that I'm going to show you, and you can just take this one and run with it, or you can see the other two and see what we want to do about it. Now, make sure you subscribe and let me know in the comments if that first one is something that you're going to give a try. Now, the second one is really, really cool. Let's see if I can get to it. Let me see if I can get back to it. So we were there. Now, bump sale, bumpsale.co. I don't get anything when you sign up for this. I just love it so much. I think I'm on it. Yeah, this is me because I love it so much. So this lets you use a two line code and put it on your website. And this website, bumpsell.co, will teach you how to do it. I'm not going to show you how to do it because it'll teach you, but I'll show you what it can do. So it lets you sell things online, digital products, physical products, but I would do a digital product. It lets you start at a price that you want. So I would suggest $1. Do it my way because my way has worked. And then I would suggest a bump amount of $1, which means that when you sell it, the first person who buys it pays $1. The second person pays $2. The third person pays $3 because you're doing a bump amount of $1 each purchase. And then let's say you have 20 people buy that, you would make about 210. Now let's say you want to make 1,000, you do about 45 purchases. So that last person paid 46, I think is it? Yeah, paid 46. So the way this works is you sell something that you would have normally sold for more than this top amount. So if you do this version of it, you you charge something that, let's say it was $300 course, or it's a $200 call with you. Now, I wouldn't do the calls because that's my time. That's 45 phone calls. I'm not doing that for $1,000. But I'll do it for a digital product that I make once and that I sell over and over again. A checklist, a book, an ebook, a video, a course, something that is worth $100, 200, 300 or more. Nothing that's worth so much that, you're going to lose a lot by cannibalizing it, but something right in that sweet spot of it's a $200 or $300 course or some sort of, another cool thing is like a ticket to a live event that you're doing that is online. So let's say you're going to have a $200 summit or a $200 workshop. You could sell tickets to it using bump sale, and somebody would pay $2, somebody would pay 30, and it's like a gamified way of doing it. And I'll just show you a couple more so you can see where this can go. Let's say you do 100 purchases where the last person paid 101. That's $5,000. Okay. 1,000, just so you know, is 500,000. But a lot of people are going to do this. They're going to sell to 15 people. They're going to sell to 25 people. And you can, if you're watching, if you're listening, look at the screen here. They're going to sell to 50 people, right? And yes, you do have to have some sort of audience with that. But honestly, if you have just a few hundred people on Instagram, LinkedIn, you have some YouTube videos that have going, you can actually make that work in a gamified way. And again, if you go to bumpsell.co, it'll teach you how to do it. Now, I have something very exciting to tell you, and I wanted you to be the first to know about it because we're going to get to the third way in just a moment, but I have something very exciting I want to tell you about. As you know, I have my membership, or you may know, you may not know this. You may be seeing me for the first time today. Let me know in the comments if this is your first time seeing me because I read every single comment. But I have a membership that costs $100 a month as of today, and it is extremely valuable. It should be like 300 more a month, but it's $100 a month, and there are more than 400 people in it. And every single day, somebody is posting that they just made it their first, they made it their next $1,000 or next 2,000 or whatever it is. Like it's just really doing well, and not only the money part, but it's just an incredible community. But I'm not going to tell you about that. The reason I mention it is that there are a lot of you who are a lot of people who want to join, who've asked me to join. They want to join, but they just cannot afford it, even with the payment plans, even with all of that. And so I've been thinking about this for several months, to be honest. I've been thinking about this for several months. And I believe that you should have access to as much information as possible for me. That's why I have more than 400 free videos on YouTube. So if you only looked at my YouTube videos alone, you would get the value that you need, and you would be able to make enough money to join my other programs or to just go off into the sunset. And let me make sure you hear that. If you were only to watch my YouTube videos and spend an hour per day on those videos, I promise you, you will be able to do something with it if you implement. But I found something in between. I wanted to do something right in between for the people who are ready to graduate from my YouTube videos and really implement and work with me every single day, but they're not able to afford or they don't feel like they're ready for all access. I have a brand new membership on School, and it's called Your First 5,000 because I want to help you get your first $5,000 online. And I'm so excited about it. It is only $19 a month, which is ridiculous for the value you're about to get. And it has everything you need in it. So instead of having just a bunch of stuff where you have to figure out, okay, what video should I watch next or what should I do? I tell you step by step by step what exactly to do. And then I help you implement that. And then you have other people working with you, just like we have in All Access. You have that network that is just going to be so, so valuable. And I'm in there every single day, just like I am with All Access. And then once you make some money in your first 5,000, you'll want to join All Access because then that's when you level up. You can do more and more and more. And that's where people are going. All Access is where people are going to make 100,000 in a year. So you're going to get your first 5,000 with the new $19 a month product. And also there's like a special discount if you do the full year. Check that out. But you're going to do that. Um, and then you'll go. So I feel so confident that I'll be able to teach you and you'll be able to do it. I believe in you. I know you'll be able to do it in this smaller container that I know that you'll then go on and you'll join us in All Access. And if you're already in All Access, you can certainly join this one, but you have a lot of this information in All Access, so you don't need to spend more per month. But if you want to join for the camaraderie, for the experience of it, for anything that might be added to it that's not in All Access, because we have a very specific way, you can do that. Feel free. I invite you to. But just know that this is like the lighter version of All Access, and this is the version that will get you to your first $5,000 online. That's my hope for you. If you implement, if you study and if you implement, and this is like easier to digest than maybe All Access, because All Access is we're going to go all in and we're going to make this happen. This is, hey, can I spend an hour? Can I spend 2 to 3 hours a week in this container to better my life, get these skills, and it's almost like going to school. Like I'm your professor, I'm teaching you, and I'm your coach, and I'm helping you out and helping you get to these places. Because I every single day I make thousands of dollars, and I'm not doing that to brag, and I don't really care about bragging. I don't care if you think it's bragging, actually. I don't mind bragging because I think Black women should brag. Put in the comments if you agree with me. Black women should brag, or just write the word brag. Just write the word brag if you know that that we should all brag. Not even if you're a white man, if you're a white woman, if you're everybody should have the right to brag because we are getting through some tough times, and we're here. So that's the thing. But going back to my point, I I make thousands of dollars a day, and I want to teach you how to make your first 5,000 in this new membership, this new community. So you'll see the link in the description below, as always, and you will be able to join. And it'll be a lot of fun. So join today. Don't wait for it. This is why I have this one. This is only $19 a month. Join today. If you make back, if you figure out a way to make $40, then you've already made your money back, right? Like if you figure out a way to make $100, you've made your money back for the year. So it's highly, 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 highly worth it. And there are no contracts or anything. You can always quit it if you don't like it. It's all good. So, okay, check that out. And then there's a third way. So the third way is one that I have mentioned in the past. The third way is one that not only have I mentioned it, but it's working for a lot of people. And so I really want you to know about it. And that is these VIP days. Now, if you think about what we talked about in the first part, which is you're selling like 45-minute or 60-minute consultations on Zoom or wherever you'll have that, Google Meets, then you think about the VIP day as like a combination of that. It's like it's 4 hours, it's 5 hours, it's more than that. Maybe it's not the whole time you're on video. Maybe you spend an hour or two with the person, you get all the information you need. You go away that same day, you put together the things that they need. Maybe you're delivering a package to them of design work, or you're delivering them an analysis of something, or you're fixing something for them and building it and then handing it to them or shipping it to them. And then at the end of the day, you're reconnecting with them on the call, something to that effect. But you're doing a VIP day and you're charging $1,000, so you're charging $500 or $2,000. This is to get your $1,000, and absolutely there will be people who don't feel that they can charge that. I understand. You might want to start with the calls. Charge $30 for a call. See what it's like. Have fun with it. See what people liked. Ask them, ask the people that, let's say you get 5 people to pay you $30 for a call because you're just trying to get the muscle, right? Ask them what they liked about it. Ask them if it was helpful. Ask them, if they would recommend it to somebody else. Then you get that information, that feedback, and then you get to take that into your next calls, and then you get better and better and better at it. That's just the way it goes. There's no get rich overnight scheme. There just isn't. But there's a simpler way to do things. And there's a way to do things where you don't have to clock in every day and work for somebody else. There are multiple ways to do that. And that's why I started Your First 5,000. That's why I started All Access. And that's why I have these YouTube videos that are free every single day. You can find hundreds of them if you want. But make sure you're also sending them around to the people that you want to see win. And let me know in the comments who you are. Like, tell me your name, tell me where you're calling in from, or where you're watching from, I should say. Let me know. And yeah, oh, there's one more thing I forgot to say. If you're still here, thank you for being here. When it comes to the $19 a month only, oh my gosh, Your First 5,000 community, I'm going to have some special live events there where I talk to you live. So you don't want to miss that because there'll be for only those members. So it'll be really, really fun. You don't want to miss that. And you want to join. So join, click below, and I'll see you there.